Hey, I'm Josh from the Reddit stories, and you're watching Rated T for TTRPG.
What have we got today?
Alright, it says player quit after so much bad luck and I can't even fully blame him. I've been DMing for a party of 5 for the past few months, but one of my players just rage quit because of how horrendous his luck is, but I struggle to even blame him for it. His character was a bold and daring swashbuckler, an experienced mercenary who's too sympathetic to actually make money. If you come up to him with a problem, he charges. You create a sob story and he'll Retland? What? Do you know?
Relentant?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
That's
don't
why I
even know what
don't.
that word
I
means.
don't even. Hold on. Yeah, see, there's no. There's relent 10, and.
Just not a word. Man did not use a real word.
Okay, I'm just gonna
He
reread it.
relented, but relent hand? Yeah, I would just skip that word.
Okay, I'll just redo it then. Oh! Well, I was like, that's not even a word. Okay. Player quit after so much bad luck, and I can't even fully blame him. I've been DMing for a party of 5 for the past few months, but one of my players just rage quit because of how horrendous his luck is, but I struggle to even blame him for it. His character was a bold and daring swashbuckler, an experienced mercenary who's too sympathetic to actually make money. If you come up to him with a problem, he charges. You create a sob story, and he'll do it for free or heavily reduced. But regardless, he's a lovable and adventurous character, outspoken, brave, confident, and best of all, he can back up his trash talk. Or, well, he should be able to. The problem is he can't roll for shit. D&D beyond various dice or various materials, other party members die. Nothing works. The second his hands let go of the dice, they're bound to roll badly.
This is like the
Felt.
opposite of Katie.
I was gonna say felt that one.
This is the entire table and then the opposite of Katie.
Yeah, that's so true. Let's see. And I feel like I've done everything in my power to help him because I know how it feels to have atrocious luck. I've tracked an old campaign and rolled on an average of 6.8 over 48 sessions. It's why I became a DM because at least I can fudge the occasional roll to keep a story beat intense when my atrocious luck wants to ruin everything. That's so good.
I just come up with like more and more like I just start like tacking on more stuff that I can think of that like still kind of makes sense, but don't fudge the rolls.
I know. He's taken the lucky feat, but that only works 3 times, and I can't keep spamming long rest because we have 2 casters who'd make our marshals damn near irrelevant otherwise. Even with the lucky feat, his bad luck kicks in. Oh,
Sounds like a party of min-maxers.
yeah. Oh, you rolled a nat 1? Lucky. Oh, cool. It's a 3. Still fails. And unfortunately, he
Oh
has to roll more than 3 times at long rest. Oh god,
no.
that's terrible. I've tried to be pretty liberal with inspiration and even suggest a side plot about confronting a cursed artifact he unknowingly picked up on a job, but or he felt like it'd be scummy if he got a whole new power set just because he couldn't play the game properly and didn't want to derail the main plot and be the main character.
Poor guy.
Oh, I feel so bad for him. The party didn't even mind the idea either, but I think at that point of me offering, he'd already given up. Oh no. I made the points to frequently stress the bad luck of the character too, because there's nothing I hate more than roll, okay, you miss. Because A, it's boring, and B, it makes your characters look like incompetent buffoons when they've had a bad luck streak like this. When your experienced mercenary can't kill goblins, there's only so much missing you can take before your character just sounds like a liar who never used a sword before. Oh no, that's so true.
Oh. Maybe lean into it. Wait, hang on. What if you're like this chronically bad, why not like make that kind of your persona in that like you are just like full of crap You're just
Yeah, right?
completely full of shit.
Yeah.
You seem and look and hold yourself like the biggest badass in town,
Yeah.
but when you actually go to your actions, you know and your party members know you're full of shit.
See, and that's gonna go to the story, I believe.
That's how they should bring him back.
Yeah, exactly. So I stress the phenomenal good luck skill of opponents. Slick stone makes you slip, tree branches. The opponent literally tripped on a root, putting them in the prone position so his teammate can attack it with advantage. The attack hit but glances off their armor. It got blocked by their shield or weapon. I've even just flat out let it hit, but the attack wasn't deep enough, so he rolls damage and it gets halved. Just anything to say he did something. I feel that one though. I'm a chronic low roller. Over 7 sessions, his motivation has just been dying and dying and dying through. And it caused his character to become more and more reclusive too. He couldn't be cocky, he couldn't talk shit, he couldn't be bold or daring because it all blew up in his face. I thought maybe he was trying to build this up as a character arc, but with
Yes, do that.
yes, exactly. But with no inkling of an idea from him on session 7. During a ball where the party were infiltrating to gain information, I finally just outright said it. Why aren't you getting involved in the scene, player? And he snapped and blew up at me.
Oh
Oh,
man.
that's not a good way to do that.
Uh there's not a lot of good ways to do that. Like, come on, get more engaged. But come to your player after the session.
Yeah, that's what I mean is like during the session, that's just,
Yeah.
I don't
Just play
know.
through it, because also like don't take the attention towards them and away from everybody else. Like, it's a
Yeah.
whole group thing, and a call out in a group is rough.
Yeah. He said something like, "You want to know why? This is why this is a attempting any of the skill checks I could have done in this party." Then he grabbed every d20 on the table and rolled them, all simultaneously. He rolled a 1, 1, 2, 4, 6, and 7. Oh, I'm sorry, lucky feet. Let me just re-roll 3 of them. Gotta be fair. So he grabbed a die and rolled an 11, a 9, and another 4. Great, my character goes to the break in- oh, goes to break into a room to sleep somewhere since he's fucking useless now. Oh damn.
Ah,
And then he, the player, stormed out to my back garden. Oh my god.
these guys need to use my luck feature.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say I like using luck in the game that we play.
Yeah.
I decided to end the campaign after promptly setting up a cliffhanger. His closest friend and the one who invited him to D&D immediately went to go check on him, and when he came back a few minutes later, he just called me over. The players said they were done, thanked me for my time, but explained that if I can't fucking do anything without the god of this world bending over backwards to make what I do important, then I shouldn't be here. Oh, oh my
That's
god.
so rough.
Yeah. I explained that I'd be doing these things regardless because I would. I found that the descriptive flavors of failure was entertaining and dynamic, and I got the players involved on the other end, taking glancing blows or rolling to see if they would trip or fall. Oh. um
So it sounds like the dungeon master is doing a pretty good job, like trying to make up for the fact
yeah,
that they suck at rolls.
yeah, trying to like include them in the story regardless, I think. Um, I told him the only thing I was bending over backwards for was the side story of the curse and that there was legitimately a character arc to be had here. Yes, luck might not exist in this world, but magic and gods can mean it does in D&D. And I didn't mind having to create a good luck feat in game to counteract it. But again, he just refused, said he didn't want to be babied from the main point of the game.
Oh, come on.
That's not being babied, but I don't know. I just don't agree with that. Um, I pointed out my games weren't just dice rolling simulators, and that the story mattered too. He pointed out that if he needs to roll a dice to persuade, then it may be as well be combat because he can't win regardless.
Yeah, that's for a if you're gonna be like that determined for this player, because I was gonna suggest and go into different ways that you can like try and homebrew luck systems into the game because it makes sense in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, and I wish that player could see the light of that. But look into dice with a different numbering system that's not just the normal I don't know the name of it, but the normal number spread. You could get like a countdown. I'm fine with my players rolling that, or you could look up honest dice. There's lots of options
Yeah.
to try and break your statistic average.
I did mention the okay, make a persuasive argument in real life form of gameplay because I know he wouldn't enjoy that. He left shortly afterwards after thanking me for my time again, and now I just feel really bad for him. I know how it can feel to have luck absolutely uh, decimate your character, and not to toot my own horn, but I think I handled it better than my DM did for me. But he was also stubborn. He didn't want to derail the plot, and he didn't want handouts because it made him feel like a special character who's protected by plot armor. He was a good, fun player at the start. He role played and got involved, but I think the will of the dice have legitimately ruined what could have been an amazing player.
Damn. I will
Uh,
say maybe he would have been okay with my homebrew system because it does apply to everybody. I'm not
yeah.
like picking favorites because I just stole from Call of Cthulhu
Mhm.
that you can spend your luck points to improve your rolls, and at the beginning of every session I have my players roll a d20, and whatever number they get is their luck bank, and they can spend a luck point to increase
Mhm.
any d20 roll and potentially ask how many points they need to turn it from a fail to a success.
Yeah.
And that kind of transparency is a lot of fun. It hasn't ruined our games, I don't think.
No, I actually like it a lot because I feel like it kind of helps us players who like we may not roll the best or have like, for like initiative or just like, any type of roll really.
Yeah. Yeah, now you guys would cry anytime I don't remember to give you guys your luck rolls.
Or we're like, "Hey, where's our luck?"
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yep.
was sad, but a good story. I felt like that dungeon master was doing everything that he could, and that player unfortunately just wasn't here for it. Which I can
Yeah.
get when your rolls are just chronically the worst.
Yeah. I feel like it could have been a conversation, but I mean, at least he was a good player to begin with. Maybe he'll try again. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, definitely let us know what you thought of that story, and have a good one.
Oh, that's a good toss.
Hmm? Oh, hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, well, good. There's more to come. Consider subscribing and eat that like button. It's delicious. Oh. Mm.